Hi there, this video is intended for adults who like to craft.
Hi guys, Linda here. Well, I'm back to Valentine's Day mode. My candy finally came in. Oh my goodness. If you haven't seen these are deadly. They're called lava cake. And they have dark chocolate with this gooey stuff that comes out of the middle. And I'm really trying not to, do corn syrup and all those nasty things that are in there. But I had to eat a couple of them to find out how they tasted. So anyway, these are these little boxes that I made. And I made this little rosette. And then I cut out a little, where did it go? A little Hershey's Kiss. It's from this stamp set right here, this one. I stamped it and cut it out, and then I have some foil from one of the wrappers that I can wrap around it, and that's what I put on the center of this rosette. And I'm going to show you how I made that rosette in just a second. So I just wrapped it around here as, best I could. And one wrapper, I can get like 3 or 4 of them. So that's good. I don't have to eat too many with the wrapper. I almost hate, giving things like this. Like at Christmas, I didn't bake any cookies, and I was given some cookies, but I almost feel guilty giving people bad food, things that are bad for them. And so then, in the top of the candy, like, Hershey's, they had these little strips, and so I saved one of those to put on there so that they might know what kind of chocolate's in the little box. See, I put the chocolate in here. I don't know if you can see that. I forget how many I put in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 or 9. See, now this box is tearing here. I did just send a letter to Elizabeth Craft Design to see what I'm doing wrong, because that's the heavy cardstock, the light cardstock. I've tried light cardstock. I've tried all kinds of things, and it just seems to, tear when I fold it there. All right, so that says lava cake. That's going to go on the rosette. I'll show you that in a second, though. I did finish these cards. I put the little road on it, and this is that Spellbinder car, and then it says Happy Valentine's, and then on the inside it says, "It is love that makes the impossible possible." So I thought that was a good sentiment. So there's 3 of them. 2 of them have X's and O's, and this one's on upside down, and this one says "I love you." So we'll have to see if we can get that off of here, which I probably can't. Kisses and hugs, hugs and kisses. I don't know. Well, I'll have to try that later. Sometimes when you take a heat gun on something that's glued, it works. All right, so I looked this up, how to make this, and I got a pattern offline. I think it's in my Pinterest under Valentine's, and there was a free, thing, but it says that you're supposed to have 12-inch paper, but this one's 12. Oh, maybe I cut it off, because I don't think this is 12. Yeah, this is 11 and a half, so I'm not sure why that is, but she said to cut a strip that's 1 1/4 by 12 inches, then lay this on it and draw the pattern, cut it out, which I did. And then this is the hard part. You have to score it every 1/4 inch, which I'll do, and I will fast forward it. I was really hoping to get some tags done in another page done today, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not. I said, did I say 1/2 inch? It's every 1/4 inch. You have to do this. I've been watching the inauguration today, and it just had such a good feeling from it. Such a feeling of hope. I just hope President Biden can unite the country, give us more hope than fear. I remember when John F. Kennedy was elected, and there was such a big deal made about him being Catholic. And I grew up Catholic, and I was very Catholic until I went through my divorce, and I just felt like that was one of the rules. I shouldn't be divorced, and I don't know, a lot of things happened that kind of made me leave the Catholic Church. Oh, that's not right. You got to be very careful doing this. And so it impresses me when, like, Joe Biden is still very Catholic, and Stephen Colbert is very Catholic, and well, I kind of admire that, but I wonder how they do it. So, okay, so the first one goes under, and then you have to go back and forth. Back and forth. And there's a couple of these that I messed up, so I gotta be very careful to get it right. You also need to have your glue gun ready. Oh, and a little circle stamped. I kind of have heavy cardstock here. Not the heaviest, but pretty heavy. Now, the lady that I watched, she did one side, and then she went over to the other side. Because this will be fragile, so you go under, and then you back and forth. I have 6 of these boxes made, so I'll have to make 6 of these. All right, so that matched up, and she said, give it a good squish. Make sure they're all going the right way. And then you take, oh, I need a circle to glue it to. I'm just using a 1-inch circle, and that doesn't come until the very end. All right, so then I need my tape to put on it. And this is where I forget how it goes. Okay, so it goes over this one. Like that. I gotta make sure. Yep. All right, so I'm just going to put some tape on the inside of this. So, you know, today I'm doing this Valentine's Day stuff, and I'm looking for stuff, and it's like driving me crazy. And I was thinking about that organizing book and how, you know, she said if you have to move stuff, I keep forgetting. learning how to do this. Then you have too much stuff. While I was moving stuff everywhere to find stuff. Okay, I want to line those up. I think that's right. Okay, so then it'll go like this. I just want to make sure I have this bottom part right, and I don't. I have to trim these off. I don't think I'm, you know, hooking it together exactly right, but I can just trim those pieces off. So now I need to get this all fixed up. This is the hardest part. And then put it down on some hot glue on there. So I'm going to take it over to my hot glue gun, and I'll be right back. So, you know, she said to make it have enough glue so it blobs out there. Good. So you can see my paper's ripping a little bit there, but I'm not too worried. I think that's good. And then I'm going to put the little chocolate that I made here, and that's going to kind of cover up that part that's kind of the core of the paper showing. I know I have a red marker here that I was just using on something else. There we go. And just put that on there. I think I'll use hot glue for that too. So see, I have well, this has got a sticker on the back, but all right, I'll put the hot glue on. I'm not such a big fan of hot glue. Oh, when the kids were little and I was trying to make, because I wasn't working at the time, and well, it's a long story, but I stayed home with the kids, and I made dolls, lots and lots of dolls. And one thing I made at Christmas time, I would get this paper mache Santa. It was big, and I paint his face, and then I put raffia on him, all up and down, you know, to make hair and a beard, and they turned out really cool. But oh my gosh, the burnt fingers and the was terrible. All right, so I'm just going to close this up. And this one, I was thinking, because I'm worried about that, I think what I'll do is take this and just go through and tie it like this. Well, maybe I should go through the other side too. Go through it like this. So then, you know, the bottom won't fall out. It seems fine, but I don't trust it. It seems fine, but I just don't trust it. We'll just do that since we have to put the hard one anyway, and it'll just make it a little bit harder for the person to get into. So now this circle I have sticky on, so maybe what I'll do is get another circle punched. I was cutting out the Valentines, and I had the tape on the back of it, and so I thought, oh, that'll be good for a circle, but I forgot that it had this. So that'll probably be good, because then I can go like this, and then line this up like this, and it will be right on there. Here we go. So there's two done. All right, so that's what I'm working on. Those little hearts are really fun, but they are putsy and they're going to take me a little bit of time. So I'll be doing that while I'm watching television. All right, thanks for watching. I hope I gave you some ideas. Bye.